Hello class, in this video we will learn about ABAP loop control. So we have many kinds of loops available in SAP ABAP with different functionalities. So let's discuss them one by one, and we will also do their example, one lifetime example in real-time environment with SAP server. So let's start. There may be a situation when you need to execute a block of code several number of times. In general, statements are executed sequentially. The first statement of function is executed first, followed by the second one, and so on. So a loop statement allows you to execute a statement group of statements multiple times and following the general form of the loop statement in most of the programming language. So we start from here and go to condition. If condition is true, we will again go back and this will the loop until condition is false and loop will break and we will go to exit statement. This is a normal workflow or flow chart you can say of loop. Let's see what we got in the web. We have while loop. Okay, repeat a statement group of statement when a given condition is true. Do loop. The do statement useful for repeating particular task a specific number of times. For example, you can try this with do 5 times. So that loop will go for 5 times. Nested loop. This is called a loop within a loop. You can maybe use another while or do loop in already main loop. When we have loop control statements, continue causes the loop to skip the remainder of its body and start the next loop pass. It will just skip the remainder of its body, like for example you can skip some line of code and again go back to starting of the loop. Check. If the condition is false, the remaining statement after a check are just ignored and the system starts the next loop pass. Exit terminates the loop entirely and transfer execution to the statement after the loop, immediately after the loop. Okay, let's discuss while loop. Our first loop today. A while loop statement repeatedly executes a large statement as long as a given condition is true. The general format for the while command is as follows: while, logical expression, statement block, and end while. Let's copy this and try to create our own while loop. This previously done examples. Let's close them and comment them. Let's start with while loop. So this is a code. Let's give some logical expression. While is that true, it will be infinite. Let's try data a type I, assign a is equal to 5, while a greater than 1, write value of a. Line this and a to a minus 1 and decrement in the value of a. Let's see, no error. Let's execute. Okay, so this is a while loop. It started from 5, then 4, 3, 2. While a was greater than 1, so it means when the value of a was 2, it came within this loop, otherwise it didn't. So it came into this loop 4 times, 5, 4, 3, 2, and when the value of a was not greater than 1, it is equal to 1, so our loop just ended. This was an example of while loop. Let's see flow diagram. While, logical expression, statement block, and while condition is true, it will continue. If expression is false, it will just end. The while command is preferable while considering the performance of programs. The loop continues until the logical statement is found to be untrue and exit the loop if the false statement is found, as we have just done in our example. We have another example. Let's try this one. What does this do? Let me remove this one. So what it will do, it is incrementing one for starting value of a0, and every loop it is incrementing one in a, and also writing this is line number, while a not equal to a, this represent not equal, while a not equal to a, so it will come into this loop. Whenever a will become 8, the loop will exit. This is line 0, line 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and when the value of a become 8, it just exited from the loop. And that was quite simple. And now we have in the output, we have also seen this output in real-time environment. Now see do loop. This is an unconditionally loop repeatedly executes several statements without specifying any condition. The do statement implements unconditional loop by executing set of statement blocks several times unconditionally. So do n times whatever you want and undo. There is a time imposes restriction on the number of loop passes, which is represented by n here like this. A value n should not be negative or 0. Okay, should be greater than 0, 1 to any integer number. Flow diagram. Do n times and do while the n times have not reached, it is continue. When it is reached, condition is false and loop is exited. Let's try an example of do. Now just comment this one. Do 15 times. Simple as that. It will write hello 15 times in new line. So these are 15 hello with do loop 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. So you can see the advantage between do loop and while loop. You don't have to declare any variable and then increment or decrement, and uses if condition with that variable if it is greater, equal to, or less than. So it is quite simple and very much useful, handy to use. In this example, the system automatically understands that the loop is to be processed 15 times. So let's see nested loops. So in this example, we have do loop and another do loop. Let's see a live example of it. Let's copy this and then understand what it is doing here with us. Comment it. Paste it. So we have A1 type I, B1 type I. Both are 0. First of all, we are doing one loop 2 times. So A1 is incrementing and outer loop is declaring the value of A1. Next, within the first do loop, we are doing another do 10 times. It is incrementing B and type the value of B1. So output will be like outer 1, then inner 1 to 10, then outer 2, inner 1 to 10. Let's see. Outer 1, inner 1 to 10, outer 2, inner loop 11 to 20, because it is incrementing. So this was an example of our nested loop. Sorry, I was just having some water. Hope you don't mind. So this is the output which we have seen in the live SAP server. Do loop is processed twice. The outer loop and inner loop is processed 10 times. Each time the outer do loop is processed, so in the case the inner loop is processed 20 times. So this was all about loops, and next video We will learn about continue, exit, and other statements which are very useful in these loops, and we will do some also live examples of them with our current SAP server. Thank you for your patience. See you in next video. Goodbye.